Hey, 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 hey! Howdy, howdy, howdy! How's everybody? Yeah. This is one thing I wanted to teach. I've always liked teaching how to be rich. Um, yeah, the reason why a lot of people don't make money is that their favorite word is it takes too long. You know, but the thing is you start out like this. Um, yeah, that's how I did it. Is I started saving change. Would you believe two of these full? It's almost $1,000. Pretty much close, real close. So imagine you had four of those. Okay, you cash them in. Okay, you put them in a bank account, a savings account. Okay, savings account draws interest. Okay, you draw interest. You get another 5 grand. You get more money. You invest it in CDs, IRS. I mean IRA. You build up, and then you can buy once you bank statements, investments. The bank is the best way, money market and everything. Then when you get more money, you can invest in Vanguard and Maryland investments. Buy stock, buy stuff, everything. Dwayne Johnson bought royalty, and another guy, I forgot who it was, make $1 million a year on royalty. And you could be too, you know. Saving. Every all my life, I've been picking up cans. Yeah. Back when I was growing up, we used to sell Coke bottles. Everything you can make money on. Used to you could sell paper, you can sell phone. There's a lot of stuff. Scrap metal yards. And I do have a lot of money, but I still pick up cans. And something to do. I like to walk. I find tools on the side. This is, and the reason why people say, well, it takes too long, it takes too long. Well, 10 years later, the person that did what I said has got money, lots of money. The guy that says takes too long, he's still poor and broke because he wants money right now than to save and work his way up. You can actually work minimum wage and still make a lot of money if you invest it right. It ain't, oh, I got kids, I got this, I got that. So you're saying you can't put 20 or 15 cents in this? My mom, I heard through the grapevine, she used to pick cotton. And I used to be where we were as cut broom corn. And they said she'd pay everything, all this, all that. She'd have 15 cents. Well, that 15 cents, it didn't buy anything, but it led to buying her own car. She saved it, you know, and she didn't go, oh, it takes too long. Let me go find something to spend this 15 cents on. No, she saved her money, and she's got lots of, And the thing is, learn how to manage your money. I've seen people get a lot of money and then go out and eat all the time and everything and all that. Well, I only eat out once a week. I either once a week or I never. A lot of times I go to these places where they have gatherings, church deals or a function or an outreach where they have a banquet or something. I go to that. Maybe $5 to get in, maybe $10. But it's not like $20 at Applebee's and you only get what is that, a little piece of meat? you know, and I have saved a lot of money by eating at home. You know, I've opened different accounts. There's a book out. It's called The Wealthy Barber, and this book it talked about something that stuck with me. Say, for instance, you want to buy a car, okay? Can't get credit, can't don't have the money. So the way I figured it out is figure out how much you want to put down payment on. Open an account and put that much in that savings account. How much you think a down payment is. Figure out how much you want to pay and how long you want to pay on it. And the only difference with this and a loan is you're drawing interest. You're not paying interest. And I worked with a Hispanic guy, and what he does, and he's a younger guy. He was like in his 20s when he did this, and he saved up $20,000 to buy him a car. Well, he didn't actually go out and buy a car. He actually saved another 20 grand and then bought a car. That way he had money. Another way of looking at it is that so you get 20 or 30 grand to buy a car, okay? And instead of spending that money, get a loan on the car. And pay it off. And that way, if something happens, you still got money to pay that car off. You know, you're not broke. And that's the thing is living poor but not being poor. You know, I got a cousin. Her man works a car dealer, and you wouldn't believe it, but they shop at Goodwill. They shop at farms. They find bargains. They live bargains. And they still got money to do whatever they want to do. And like me, I look for bargains. I could go into Banana Republican, this happened. Bought a jeans. It was final sale. They were like $100, but they were final sale. They were getting rid of them. They didn't have my size. They were $20, and by the time I found the store that had them, I ended up paying $17 for them. It might have been less, I don't know, but it was pretty cheap. I had a brand new pair of jeans that looked expensive, but I didn't pay much in for them. Never been worn, never been used, you know. And that's the way the guy, I forgot his name, he opened the Elvis Presley stores. He's bought a lot of the Cadillacs, Elvis, and everything. He died at 65. But he worked ever since he was old enough working, and he was picking up cans, and never went anywhere except family deals. Bought used cars, bought stuff, everything. He invested his money in bank investments and everything. They said by the time he was 29, he was already $250,000, and he died with several $1,000,000. Interest rates balanced everything, and he didn't buy expensive stuff. He didn't go out, hey, look at me, I got money. And he retired, and he retired at 50, and he just enjoyed life, going around. He didn't spend all his money. He just bought stuff, like opened an Elvis Museum here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I've heard he opened a lot of stuff, had a lot of corporation business and stuff, you know. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, that's how you become money, you know. And there's a thing I went to my school, the Hypnotherapist Motivation Institution, HMI, is they have this thing. It's called mental banks measure, and it works. I've heard a lot of people talked about it. It works a lot. Uh, what you do is right here. You put your date. Now you put your goal over here, like 100,000. Uh, automatically 100, 1 hour, and that you got a job. You write down your day worked, 1 hour, and all that. You write down your paycheck. You write down how much you got, and that, and you figure it all out, and that. And you may not have 100,000 a year, but your goal is. I mean, I've had people tell me they don't know where money comes from. Then you write over here where your journal. It's like YouTube channel, very unsuccessful. A lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers. I'm getting a lot of stuff. Uh, I got more and more clients are coming, and in the aftermath, I feel great. I feel successful. I feel like I've actually done something for confidence in myself. And and that's how I do it. And another way I do it is I have a different accounts for different things. Like I was talking about the wealthy barber, is I open an account for Harley Davidson. Okay, I put 9 grand in, and then I figure out how much to pay. Not within a year or two, I found a Harley under 7,500. Good deal, good stuff. Went out, looked, and I do that for home repair. I do that for a new car. I do that for student loans. I do that for my taxes. I do it for dental. I do it home repair, etc., etc., etc. And I get traveling pay when I go to the VA, and I put that in savings because part of that's wear and tear. And I've actually fixed my bike tire because of that. And also for me, it keeps me from spending money. And I have one I call a plan ahead savings, and that is strictly all my bankers know that I don't want to know what's in there. Yeah, I probably got a lot in there. I could pay off a lot of my loans, but I don't want to know what's in there. You know, and yeah, I can pay all my loans off. I can pay a lot of stuff, but I credit to build up my credit scores. There is no reason why you can't make it. I raised a son. I have house payment. I have stuff, and I have money. You know, and a lot of times you got to work for it. A lot of times you can deal. I picked up a hobby I thought was cool, something to do in my spare time when I'm not working with clients or not doing this. Is I decided to do magnet fishing, and you never know. You can find scrap metals, you can find stuff and that, and guess what? You can sell metal. you know, every little dime, money, anything you can to earn money helps in a long time. And also on the business, on your business, according to your business, a lot of stuff is tax deductible if you own your own business. Like for me, when I buy at Office Depot, a PO box, internet, and gas, that is tax deductible for my business. I can't take somebody out to dinner and they'd write it off as tax deductible unless you're in sales. Now, sales is a little different. And also, when you donate stuff, keep tickets. Uh, you know, everything helps into what you're doing. And yeah, you've got to have patience. You've got to be willing to cut out your expenses. Like for me, I can go to Belize if I want to. I can take off right now, spend a month over there. I can go to Europe. I can go to any place I want to. But I don't have any reason. A lot of times right now it's time. Uh, you know, and the thing is, I'm not doing it, but I can do that. You know, and I don't really. I'm not rich or anything, but I have money because I have my accounts in separate different accounts for certain different things. Is how I save my money. I only allow a budget to spend. I also have a business account. And my business account, believe it or not, it ain't how much money I get, but I pay myself $15 an hour. Some people say that's stupid. Some people say that's. And hey, I work for myself. I'm going to pay myself my hourly wages. The business money is for business. That's the reason why they call it a business account. Now, when I retire, yeah, I can pay off my taxes. I got the money. I got everything. But this is my business, and I keep it separate. And also, I do give myself bonuses: Christmas bonus, birthday bonus. You know, yeah. And so when people ask me how much I make an hour, I'm going to tell them $15 an hour. They don't need to know anything. You know, coffee shop, my therapist don't pay much. But and another thing is, I signed up in a guy online uh, list a building lifestyle, how to make $1 million a year and have a life. You hear that last part? Have a life and make a million. He has programs and classes too. He's also a good guy. He's got a lot of stuff in here. You know, I signed up and I did exactly what Ego told me. He told me about how I needed to build a list and show me how to get started. Good book. Classes, seminar, pay up. Uh, Sometimes he has specials, you know, and I've been doing this. Also, I've been doing marketing value. Also, learn marketing if you're getting into business. You know, apply this to your life. Think of success. Think that I'm in. And like the mental bank, write a journal out. Positive thinking. Even if you make up something, write it out. Get rid of the negative, oh, it takes too long, or I got kids, and I got that dime, they don't pay nothing, let's throw it away. Start out. Remember, this adds up. This is actually my fourth jar that I've started. I've actually had friends come over. I've actually used that for vacation, believe it or not. I have a vacation fund. And those coins that I take, I go on road trips, and that's what I save up. And I may not go on a road trip, and someday I say, hey, I'm going to take a trip over to North Carolina. I just cash in my money, buy a cheap motel, and go enjoy and everything. I don't have to buy expensive stuff. I don't have to live like a high class. My way of living happy is living in a trailer in a Harley, you know. And I dress this because of the business. I have to look professional. They say people don't take me serious, but I dress for the job. When I'm not working or anything, I'm on my leathers, and Harley, and fishing, and whatever. I got to go out and have life sometime. But my people, you too, you guys have made this possible for me. I've always wanted to teach a group, and I've always wanted to be in a group. In that, anybody got any questions or anything? Please put it in the chat. Okay. Now, As a hypnotherapist, I can help you too through hypnosis how to have confidence and how to build money. And my number is 423-540-5774. Call me anytime. I'll set up a private session. I do my sessions on Zoom, so I don't. Wherever you are, we can do this online. Uh, you know, and Zoom is a real good way of communicating. I can do everybody all over the world. I don't have to just do it in one place. And, and keep tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys. But it's real nice to call me or put on Facebook. I mean, in the comments, please write comments, what feedbacks, how this helped you, stuff. And a lot of times, I try to figure out what to talk about. And I don't have my P.O. box memorized, and I don't know where it went. But I have a P.O. box. But if you listen to my other videos, you will see that I have a P.O. box, and I have put my P.O. box in there too. So anyway, I'll catch you all later. Thanks for tuning in. And I like to hear from people. I mean, give me some stuff. I'm a hypnotherapist, so got to do the hypnosis session. So, would everybody sit comfortably, feet on the floor, no eating, no chewing gum, everything. Okay. Now, I want you to pick a spot. You know. No, I want to skip that. I want you all to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now, relax in everything. Now, you can take an object with you. You can take a crystal, or you can take whatever you feel comfortable with, and take this on your journey. And we're walking through. It could be a tropical forest, it could be the meadow, it could be along the beach. You're walking through and you're absorbing everything around you, just realizing what's created, everything. Then we run into a spiritual man. It could be a spiritual guide, it could be an angel, it could be an animal. And they teach us something, and they give us something to take on our journey. And we go a little further, learning something what the spirit guide has taught us. And we have this little object we put in our bag. Now we keep walking, and we find another object, a spirit guide coming in and teaching us a lot of stuff. Gave us something else to carry in our pouch. And then we notice some more new stuff. We're still realizing there's a lot more than what we were seeing. Our eyes are still more open. And then we come up another spirit guide that teaches some wisdom, teaches a lot of stuff, and gives us another something to carry in our pouch. So we walk to a place. So imagine going to your favorite place. Now, as we continue the journey, we find a set of stairs going down. And as we walk down these stairs, we feel more comfortable. We feel more alive. We feel like we've learned something. And when we get to the bottom of the stairs, we come over to an opening, to a place. Could be an altar, could be an ocean, Now we lay out those three things the Spirit God has gave us. And we take our crystal and see what these are. And see what these are to help us in our recovery. Help us how we make money. Help us to continue our journey. Help us be successful in life. To count up to zero. Put all that negative thinking behind. One, start to come back. Two, coming back in the self. Three, becoming more aware. Four, being alert. Five, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. Wide awake. Now, well, see you guys next week. Like I said, I was running a little late. I got in still. But tune in next week. You never know what I may be talking about. I'll see you later. Bye.